Hello. Perks of being off today. I get to stream. Even though I don't normally get to on a Friday. We're in the dome. We're in the dome. Shit's crazy in here. And it seems like there's both space and time shenanigans. So we need to go find where Erenville's hometown is supposed to be so we can see what's going on. Some manner of lightning rod. Okay, we're gonna get close to them, sure. It's kind of like, I see why they're saying lightning rod, because it does look like lightning could strike these poles, but it's not just absorbing it. Clearly, you know, there's this connection happening in between. So like the lightning is perhaps powering something, more broadly speaking. Maybe it's some sort of like cyclical, like they summon the lightning, but then the lightning powers the machines, so that the machines can then summon more lightning situation. A posit is used to harness lightning as a source of energy. Yeah. Thank you for accompanying me. No problemo. Okay. Do we think it's at the outskirts? My guess is Erenville's hometown that didn't have an aetherite. Because no shot, it's just called the outskirts or Electrope Strike. Yeah, I think this was it here, my guess. Oh, whoa, all that shit down there. I think I don't know if I expressed this at the end of the last stream too, but I think I've firmed up at least a part of a theory for some of this. So the boss, the final boss in the dungeon, Vanguard, explicitly says like all these souls have gone to waste, but the only things that have died in that dungeon at that point are the like robots. So I think that they're in some way maybe putting souls in the robots is my big picture guess. Because like why else would he say that souls have been wasted? That feels like too specific of a complaint to just casually put in a boss fight. Unless there's like a reference to some historical event perhaps where a bunch of people died that he's talking about. Like people have sacrificed everything for this kind of thing. Kind of like the Blessed Siblings, you know, point that Bakul Jaja was making. But I don't know. That's my big swing. They put people's souls into the robots. Oh, I think this is Erenville's hometown. Poor baby. Poor baby. Ooh, it's a glass of homemade lemonade, nice and extra tart. Oh, was this his house?
My home. It's in ruins.
Oh.
But why? What happened here?
Oh, Erenville. Where's his mommy? He like led with mentor. He never led with mommy.
I had a look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Wow. So there is some time shenanigans happening here, where time appears to be moving slow or faster in the dome.
Excuse me?
Oh!
Are you looking for someone?
We saw her in the town. She was there at the invasion. She was at the fucking invasion. Don't like that. Also, she has the same hair color as Kryl. Is that supposed to mean something? She's clearly not a Lalafell, but actually, no, she doesn't have the same hair color as Kryl. That's a slightly grayer tone. I don't like her.
I apologize for giving you a fright.
She scares me.
However, I did have reason to keep to the shadows.
No, you scare me big time. You big scary. Who are you?
Sriracha has told me a great deal about you.
Oh, hate that. She's just, okay, well, at least she's admitting it. She's admitting it.
Greetings, and welcome to the realm of Alexandria.
Hold on. Any relation? Have we learned about, I know we've heard like the Alexander raids and stuff. Is that something we've heard about?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Oh, they have reason and resolve as well, I'm guessing? Much like Kona is the head of reason? Or vow of reason?
If you are the Queen of Reason,
Is there perhaps a...
King of Resolve.
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a King of Resolve. Zorulja holds that title, and together do we reign.
So you co-signed this invasion, and you're just gonna sit here plucky and happy?
Then you're both behind the attack on Tuliyola.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception. No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight.
You're on Zorulja's side.
Zorulja rules alongside me, but that is a matter of expedience. In truth, we are at odds, he and I.
Expedience? What? I'm so
It
confused.
is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
So she also doesn't like Zorulja's rulership?
Our aid. I'll admit I cannot imagine King Zorulja is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the queen.
Mm-hmm. I'm confused deeply.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria. Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his power.
He conquered their lands.
So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions.
Interesting.
Along with the knowledge to use it. A gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people...
She thought Zorulja was gonna invade.
If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently.
And yet, so
How
much
is
time
it
has
he was
passed.
able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
It hasn't been days, silly. That's gonna be the real answer.
I've never heard of your realm.
Mm-hmm.
And this place is, or at least was, Yasolani.
Yeah, this is my house.
The house I grew up in is still
Literally.
here.
House.
But 3 years ago, that tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins. Where did you come from? And what happened to the people who lived here? You must know.
Mm-hmm. The tattoos on her back are interesting. There's clearly writing.
I realize how confusing this all must be. Truth be told, I don't fully understand it myself.
I don't trust her.
What I can say is that
But-
one day, people from your Tuliyola suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliyola. Until but recently, we were completely unaware of events taking place beyond the barriers surrounding our realm.
Does this not remind you of the Crystal Tower? How after the 8th Umbral Calamity, we devised a means to transport the spire across time and space.
The
from
power to
source
understand the
unto
technology. I
first.
think Zorulja did this.
Granted, this is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment.
Then how is
Regardless,
Erenville's
the
house
people of
here?
Lakeland perceived the arrival of the Crystal Tower much as the Queen describes her own experience. Sudden and inexplicable.
Well then, you appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do.
Thank
Indeed,
God, someone knows
more
what's
than I
going on.
dared hope. In which case, a closer examination of the effects
I
of
do
this
like her
phenomenon
design. I
may
do
afford
want
us
to
more
take a moment on
insights.
that. There's something
Allow me to
very
take you to the outskirts.
I'm having trouble like placing it. Like it's very like celestial in a way with the color scheme.
As well.
But
Perhaps your acquaintance.
I don't know, it feels very unique. I like it in a lot of ways. I'm having trouble placing
Hold on.
the right words,
If
but I
we
do really
accept,
enjoy it.
There's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
Yeah, I would not just trust that.
But
What's a show
if
good
we're
face?
to defeat Zorolja, we need to understand how he grew so strong.
Yeah,
Besides,
it's true. We don't want Erenville lingering here. Damn.
You're right.
We should go.
Queen Sphene, before we go, Your Majesty, I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on
She was
Turikyono?
there. She was there.
Noble Wook Lamart, shall we dispense with the formalities? I'll not deny the soldiers and airships that attacked your people are products of Alexandria. But it was Zorolja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tuliolol.
So he alone is to blame.
Really?
I may not have prosecuted this war.
Yeah.
But I
She's the one who gave him the
nevertheless bear
power.
responsibility for it.
She gave him the power.
Perhaps. I know next to nothing about you, let alone what you've been through.
It's Wooklamats
So by all
fashion,
means,
though.
show us around.
Get to know
I think
people
we'll learn
better.
a lot from meeting your people.
Wonderful. If you would follow me.
It feels like she's essentially been reduced to a figurehead. You know, the sense I get is that Zorolja, she offered like a co-equal rulership to Zorolja, but in reality, it was he was gonna rule and she was gonna be allowed to live. You know? Isn't it a little odd for a queen to be walking about on her lonesome?
Is that concern or suspicion?
Both. You're weird. You're too lighthearted.
Things should take a
You're
turn
too...
for the worse.
I can't tell if there's like gonna be a demented layer to this or if
Might I
she's
call
just
upon your aid?
No, what is up with you? I am so taken aback by her. I can't make heads or
Just, of
tails.
course. But you do
Yeah,
strike
okay.
me as the most capable here.
I can't make heads or tails. She's too lighthearted for this. Like she's talking with this. She's talking about very serious topics, and yet there's not an ounce of weight with how she speaks about them. You know, she talks about, yes, she bears some burden, but I don't know. It feels like a lot of things are being glossed over, and there's like a levity to her that I just don't buy. Yeah, this is suspicious as all hell. Let's head to the outskirts and see what we can learn. That's up here. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. God. A world run by Zorolja. I love the contrast between the purple and the yellow elements and all the design we've been seeing too. It reminds me of, I know it's like they're light and dark colors. It reminds me though of Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers had a lot of the purple and yellow contrast to really highlight the light and dark of it all. And I really like that we're seeing some of that color combination again. Electrope. It's the material we use for myriad device and applications. Okay, that's that black stone. It's called Electrope. So this part of the map here that's called Electrope Strike is in some way referring to it's something made out of Electrope. That does something, presumably, although the word strike is throwing me off. It's like Electrope power plant. Like, that would be pretty explicit, right? Whoa. What are those? Like little floating platforms. Oh God, don't tell me there's a platforming challenge in this area. I have to jump around. No, I probably don't have to. Although this is an area I could fly in when the time comes. Southwest. Oh well. I'll grab those off stream. Might be playing Final Fantasy with a friend later anyways, so. Assuming schedules align. It's music.
Here we are. Though you'll doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange, the traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
I like the music here. There's a little, like, medieval flair to it. With a little bit of whimsy and lightheartedness, but it still doesn't feel completely
Queen's fee?
unrestricted,
What
if you
business
will.
brings her here, I wonder?
Oh my. Okay, so she really is the queen.
The queen has come!
And everybody has those on. Except for her.
You look well, Paquine.
She remembers their names.
And Catogne, I see you've already taken to your new position.
When she introduced herself as queen, I was expecting someone colder.
Yeah?
Honestly, she reminds me of you, Lamachi.
But more disturbing. Because, like, there's something there that I can't place that does. It freaks me out.
It's natural for a ruler to love her people.
Well, yes, I'll give you that.
And
I'm
should
happy
like
that
to know
they
them
like
as
her,
best I
clearly.
can, even the most trifling details.
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are and what they've built.
That's it. Beautifully put.
Okay.
And it would appear that she is well loved in turn.
As Wuk-Lamat is amongst her people. The parallel holds.
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence.
Who is this?
And who are these fine people?
Tuliolol's vow of resolve, Wuk-Lamat, and her companions. They come from beyond the barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
Okay.
The rumors of a link to the outside are true then.
Interesting.
Wuk-Lamat is still so young.
Why do they talk like they know her?
Oh, where are my manners? I am Popone, a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
What, him saying she's still
Popone?
so young.
That is a ton of Wachtan ring to it.
I think these are people that were living here when... God, how much time has passed? Has it been like decades?
Right you are. I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
How do you know that?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kafkiwa.
Kakiwa.
Kafkiwa. I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Okay.
Oh. Mother isn't here,
I don't know, it's a big area.
but it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasulani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say?
Mm-hmm. Don't like that he gave that detail.
Now that you mention it,
You
I
know
do
her.
see the resemblance.
See, like, this is so... I can't keep
You
up
know
with
my
shit like
mother.
this. When they do the alternate dimensions and time stuff. Because it's like, how much time has passed? It must have been decades.
I do.
Do.
Yes.
She's alive.
Then tell me, please, where is she?
Jail, because she's a rebel.
I cannot say. Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
Because those soldiers are beholden to Zeralja?
I have a question, Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
The barrier? Well, I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then... Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
How long ago was it? How long ago was it?
30? After 30 years, no one could blame you for not remembering.
We think it's been like a day.
30 years? As in 30 years in the past?
Oh, God.
Absurd though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago.
Jesus.
Which is not to say I understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy when Zeralja's military base was completed.
Wow.
We were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
So from their perspective, barrier went up.
I believed you long dead.
Yeah, because 30 years have passed.
Is an unforeseen blessing.
So he went to the reflection. Spent some indeterminate amount of time there. From our perspective, it was like a day or two. Dome went up. Then 30 years passed. How long was it that he has spent in that new reflection then, too? Right? Because he was in the reflection for like at least, I feel like, a day before the dome went up. Unless, I guess, the time is not... I could be messing up the timeline a little bit. But, you know, so it's been at least 30 years he's been in that new reflection. Huh. And so when the dome went up, it must have, yeah, kind of... It must be this weird overlap suddenly now. Because otherwise the time wouldn't be able to flow weird, like flow differently. If it wasn't the source still.
30 years. Little wonder Zeralja assumed our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how time passes differently in the first and the source. The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence. Perhaps the same holds true here, and time flowed faster within the dome.
Yeah, I think it did. This is a piece of another reflection. It got like interposed though. It's like...
I cannot say for certain.
Yeah.
But I strongly suspect that to be the case.
It's like he took this section of the source and made it into a section of the new reflection.
Account, this encampment may have come to serve as a physical bridge between the two planes.
Yeah.
After which the dome was forced into the source's temporal flow.
If we're to be certain of anything, we need more information. Sveen, would it be all right if we had a look around?
And maybe we should
spoke with
exit the dome and see how much time has passed. What if, like... Although, granted, I guess if it moves slower outside, then it's fine. You know, it's really just as long as it doesn't move faster in the outside world.
See of Alexandria, then.
Yeah. Man. And this is where Kryle's... So there's no shot Kryle's parents are still alive then.
And its people.
Because if time moves faster here...
Among the survivors
yeah, I think there's no shot.
Even if I don't understand the half of it, I would learn more of this place before we confront Zeralja.
Well, come on.
Perhaps
Always
you
the
care to
sweetheart.
see how we make our living.
Oh, yeah.
Though we have always prided ourselves on the use of traditional Tonawatan farming methods, the use of electro-fueled technologies has led to countless agricultural innovations.
It's this kind of stuff Kona wanted, honestly.
Ma'am, please. You needn't trouble yourself.
What's this on her hip here? It looks almost like a mask, you know?
It's no trouble at all. And I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
Okay.
Reassuring words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well. But
I'm warming up to her a little bit. But I'm afraid to. Look, after Meteon, I'm afraid to trust.
Now then, if you two would follow me, we can begin the tour.
I can't say that I trust her yet.
I agree with
I trust that
Booklamont.
her affection for these people is genuine.
I trust her affection for her people, and that as long as we are not threatening her people, then I think that we're okay right now. But yeah, there's something off still. Something about this whole story that doesn't make sense to me. You know, why did she... Because we saw the bargain for power be made before Zoralia even entered the portal. Electrope has done much to improve the efficiency of their farming, but hasn't replaced everything. You went such lengths that our cultures could coexist. Communication was thankfully not an issue, for the Turali tongue is surprisingly similar to Alexandrian. There are certain words and phrases for which there's no equivalent, but that can be taught with minimal effort. Through mutual respect, understanding, and patience, we Alexandrians and Turali have learned a great deal from one another. And I'm sure there's much you wish to learn as well, so please, you have questions, do not hesitate to ask. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. I guess we're off. Yep. Do-no-no-no-no-no-no. Okay. Sprint. Peloton. I don't know what's faster. Peloton plus sprint or riding my mount. Probably should look that up. Because whatever's faster is what I should be doing. Okay. Mahusa. Hello there, Mahusa. One of the most experienced farmhands. Well versed in farming techniques. Queen Sphene! Oh, hello, hello. They wish to learn more of Alexandria, so I invited them to see how our crops are grown. So rumors of visitors from the outside were true. Yep. I still want to know what these are. Everybody has them but Queen Sphene. And I think that's what healed Zoralia, so I think it's some sort of a healing device. But then why wouldn't the queen have one? Maybe hers is like built in something else. Maybe that's what her belt item is. Given our positions, it makes sense for us to go around together, wouldn't you say? Be sure not to let me out. See, she's too gleeful about this. I shall remain under Wicklamont's watchful eye. Pray come find us after you've seen your fill and spoken with other farmhands. Okay. Yeah, I don't trust her one bit still. Not to like beat a dead horse here, but like, ooh, I don't know. Oh, these rain. So this is how they water their crops. That's neat. This is reminiscent of the setup in like the Best Way Burrows where the the Loporrits are. And how they have like the little circular farming sections in their city. Watering crops. Took some time until I fully understood how best to carry out my duties. I also managed the lamps. Both my parents being Alexandrian, I didn't grow up knowing much of anything about farming. Every day is an opportunity to learn and grow. Okay, so you were not Turali. Or Tonawatan. It seems to be what they are focusing on. Unfamiliar face, yep. This is the entrance to the storehouse, which is underground. It's much easier to prevent wild beasts from wandering inside. That's smart. My parents often complain about how Alexandrian technology and electrope complicate our lives, but it's just a matter of learning how things work. I'm presently overseeing the storage of harvested crops. They'll be taken up to the tower for processing, and from there find their way to every dining table in Alexandria. So he's like first generation born here. Huh. In Kippawi. Look at these dodo chickens. A visitor from beyond the barrier. Yes, I am. Not that I've decided to leave, mind you. I'm quite content with life here in Alexandria. But setting that aside, you're here to observe our work, right? As you can see, I'm in charge of livestock. Here at Yippie's Halo, we produce not only fruits and vegetables, but meat, poultry, and eggs. I have to be careful not to get attached. It's always sad when they're shipped off, but a job is a job. Yep. Gotta eat. The chicken you see on the farm is the same chicken that ends up on the table. One of my nieces and nephews had a moment like that a while ago. It was one of my nephews. So his mom is raising chickens in their backyard and has been for like a year and a half, 2 years now, I want to say. And he's just young enough that he's like, we don't eat chicken. And then his mom was like, all right, so you want to get some nuggets from McDonald's? He's like, yeah, great. You know, to be young enough to have the cognitive dissonance. We don't eat chicken. Anyways, give me my chicken nugget. Okay. Oh, cutscene? What are your impressions of the farm? Electrope is quite impressive, and everybody loves their work. But I would definitely harp on the Electrope, because that's insane what they're able to do. Oh, I've seen a lot of technology. That is true. What do you think of our tour, Lamati? Lamati? How dare? Where'd you hear that nickname? Well, yeah, what'd you call me? My apologies, I heard others call you by that name, and I thought, nope, we're not there yet. Queen, Scene. Oh. No, it's fine, fine. As you said before, we have no need for titles and formalities. I want, maybe this is genuine naivete from Queen Sphene. Maybe she's just never had a friend before. And I will say, if she's the one who gave Zoralja the power, she looks very young. Like, she does not look like she would have been old enough to be queen 30 years ago in world, you know? So something's up there, too. Controls the distribution of water, but it's been acting up. Happens fairly often, but simply it's taken in water that has a strong lightning charge. You think some creatures have become charged with energy, and they're releasing it into the river. Okay. We can just go kill them. What, do people not fight here anymore? It's much too dangerous. What do you mean? Yeah, I don't trust her though still. I don't know. It could be very genuine, but I just don't trust it. What has Zoralja been like as a ruler, do you think? I'm so curious. I wonder if he's just not even paid attention to the people, frankly, and has left that to Queen Sphene. Because I could see him focusing all of his efforts and energies on growing the army and the military force, which would make it easy to kind of ignore him, frankly, right? If you think that he's just going to take an army and leave and not really suck, you know, the rest of the people into it too bad. But I don't know. This whole situation is weird. But it's fine because I just killed... Oh, nope, there we go. Now one's done. Now the other one. Ooh, that was cool. I hadn't seen one get struck by lightning yet. That was cool to see that tower get struck. Okay. There it is. I got an ice cube in my mouth. Sorry. Little ASMR as I chew that. I'm sure it wasn't satisfying, frankly. Why can't I do this one? It changed to finishing move, and yet... There. Oh, do I have to have, like, enough of this, maybe? I might have to have, like, at least a feather. I should read real quick. Actions and traits. It's last dance. No, not last dance. It's that step one. This one, finishing move. Can only be executed when under the effect of finishing move ready. Oh. Shares a recast timer with standard step. So maybe that's why, because standard step wasn't... No. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Because I had done the standard step to get finishing move, and then I wasn't able to use it. So I wonder if there's a recast timer that for some reason I'm not seeing the timer for. Maybe I'm just not... It could be there and I'm just not noticing it or something. I'll have to pay attention the next time that I get that. Yep, no problem. Happy to help. Seralja's machines. He's making a concerted effort to bolster his forces, sparing but a fraction for the people's protection. He thinks nothing of our safety, unlike Queen Sphene. That's enough. Yeah. Ugh. She's right. He's never one to look after his people. No, it's true. Thank you for filling us tour the farm. It's got to be hard for the people too. There's got to be a lot of resentment towards Seralja if that is true. If they feel like only one of their rulers actually cares about them. A ruler is responsible for the welfare of countless lives. Yeah. Oh my. Believe we're done with the farm. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Perhaps we should head back to the outskirts. I dare say your friend will also have returned by now. Okay. Oops. Oh, I didn't attune! Haha. Stupid me again. I always forget to attune. Granted, I don't even know if I actually got to go to the Aetheryte. I probably did and just didn't think to grab it. It is interesting that it's a Tuliolin style Aetheryte too. This might have been here before, because this could have been like a very different settlement, it sounds like. Okay. Now I won't make that mistake again. Well, I will, probably. Let's be so for real. But I'll try not to. Okay. Also, am I... It looks like there's still an area left. Because, like, there were for all my other ones. There was always a full 6, so... There must still be one more. I wonder if we'll actually get to go into whatever reflection this is. We still don't know what reflection this is, I'm realizing. I feel like Y'shtola will figure it out.
It's nearly time.
For what? Okay, we'll go see for what. Daily prayers to Zeralja, like.
I'm glad you could make it.
What is it? Who's that? Namika!
Are you with us?
That's totally Namika!
He's come to see you.
Wait. That's totally Namika or Namika. Where's Wuklamot? Yeah, there's the bracelet!
Here, Namika. Everything is going to be all right.
Hold on.
Oh.
Wuklamot! No!
What's the matter, dear?
She's like, wait a second, there's the bracelet.
It can't be.
Oh, I might cry.
That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
My nurse
You
maid.
know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
Go to her,
I
Wuklamot.
see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever
Is she
speak of
about to
herself.
die? Fuck. No.
Is it?
Lamati's
Is it
losing
really
both
you?
of her parents.
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For
30
us, it was
years.
perhaps days, but for her,
30 years. She's like
Namika,
90. She's
it's
got to be.
me. Wuklamot.
Oh, Lamati.
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
Go Neope with her.
Has she no more soul cells?
Soul cells.
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
That's that thing. And then something about the souls, too, that somebody mentioned.
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
Hold on. What? Is this some weird death custom they do? I shouldn't call it weird. Everybody handles death differently. But...
thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on in us.
just like the Yakoi believe.
Living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief.
Mm-hmm. Why can't Wuklamot go hug her?
Wait, where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden. I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible.
Waiting for
I could not bring myself
Lamati.
to refuse her.
She was totally waiting for Wuklamot, wasn't she? Go, give her a hug. Go with her.
Is there
Be
any
with
way
her.
I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Oh, fuck. That line got me a little. Ooh. Oh, no.
Let us give them some time alone.
Oh. Yeah, even I need to give them a moment. Oh, I'm gonna cry like a baby if they show this. Oh, okay, they spared me. They spared me from myself. I was about to bawl like a baby. Ooh, I got close. I got close.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
It's not the end.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
Hold on. No. I
With
want to
what
double
we
back
can be
to
reasonably
that
certain of,
statement. Wait,
perhaps.
she doesn't get to decide that the conversation's over unilaterally. No. What does that mean? They talk about being out of souls. Is it like
Between
the
what we
souls
have
of dead
witnessed
people in
and
their little...
the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one.
Mm-hmm.
What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time.
Mm-hmm.
Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred.
And that was all just playing the whole time.
Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
Okay.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
She's like, whoa, what?
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a void gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining.
Oh god, don't bring
Which
up those
invites the
fuckers
question,
again.
How was such a feat accomplished?
Yeah, how'd you guys erect the dome?
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding.
Who built the
I
dome?
can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
Who built the dome?
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years,
Oh.
yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating
Oh,
cataclysm.
they're on a reflection that got
The barrier
fucked.
was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's innocuous
Ooh.
influence.
I see.
Interesting.
And it was only later that it was whisked away.
This
along with
could
its
be like a
contents
rejoining
by means
situation then,
unknown.
if the rest of the landscape was just obliterated.
In other words, Steen's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
No, only Zeralja did.
But of course, our next stop ought to be Everton.
What?
That
She
tower
keeps
over
doing
yonder.
this. She keeps changing the
Once you have been
topic.
registered as my guest,
Don't like
you
it.
will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs. Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zeralja resides.
Yeah, I figured.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zeralja do as he pleases.
Which goes a long
But we're
fucking
not
way with
talking about a
us.
simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zeralja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to
What's
be
she
slain?
gotta fucking say?
A fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount.
I don't plan on touching your people.
I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm.
I don't plan on fucking with your people at all. Is Zeralja one of your people?
Duty.
Is Zeralja one of your people in your mind?
Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course.
Vague. Vague, not helpful.
Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa?
Thunder
You might try the
Yards.
Thunder Yards to the east.
Kakiwa.
The Thunder Yards. Is that where she is?
I'm afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
I still don't like her. I don't get it. I don't get her. You know what she's doing? She's doing the fucking Heidelin Vanat of it all, where it's like, there's a plan, things are happening, but you don't get to know
Not
it.
as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can
But
get
it's
into
not
this
charming
Everkeep
when she
anyway.
does it. Heidelin proved herself to us first. We knew she was a god and it was good.
Thank you for
Kind
earlier.
of.
And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years.
Well, Glamad just
Means a
can't
lot
catch
to
a
me.
break. Although I am happy she at least got to see Namika, because I'm sure, you know, everybody dies, so at least you can be there.
Namika?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
What?
But I don't know who you mean.
what? We just saw her.
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
They forgot her, so she's really dead?
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
How can you not know who she is?
You just
You're
were in a
in
room with her.
charge Here. She was under your care.
What?
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there.
Okay.
Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
These are memory tampering devices, which is why the queen doesn't have one, notably. Oh, God. Making people forget so people truly die? Is that like the idea or something? That's so bizarre. That's so bizarre. I really dislike this so far. But that explains why she doesn't have, and that might be why she's the only one who remembers Kukuya. What if she's also dead? You don't know Namika? Are you kidding? Like, this is insulting. This is fucking insulting. On behalf of Namika and Wuklamat, I am insulted. She's just been taken up to the cloud? Is the idea like, oh, we'll store the memory of her there forever so nobody can ever forget? And it's like, that defeats the fucking purpose. Nobody actually remembers then. Never met anyone by the name? Like, this is awful. This feels 100% like Zeralja's doing because of the Yakoi shit. Right? Like if he kind of perpetuated or in some way bought into the belief that like to remember somebody is for them to live on, and then implemented a system by which people would be forgotten. I mean, Jesus, talk about powerful. You can literally censor people's memories. The fuck? So it's the same for everyone, and a single person remembers her. To alter the memories of so many at once would be a tremendous undertaking. No, it's the tech. The light in the device on his head began to blink. Uh-huh. Soul cells. The Thunder Yards. Okay. Ugh. What the hell is that little thing floating down there? I think, yeah, that thing. What is that? We better destroy it. Oh no! What is that? I like that. Like, I want one. Can I have it as a pet, please? I bet you that sounded like his mom. Is that something where, like, is this my theory coming back about the soldiers, that like the souls of dead people are put into the soldiers? So Zoral is not letting the dead actually rest in any capacity, and then some of them get burnt up so people can like live forever and ever and ever. I mean, Jesus. This is all kinds of weird. I will say, timing-wise, I'm gonna need to run 3 minutes of ads over on Twitch in order to get rid of pre-rolls. So I'm gonna take a quick 3-minute break, quick bathroom break, anyone watching, and we will be right back. Okay. We are back. I decided to use that time to walk to the destination, even though I was already almost there before the ad break. I mean, we're heading towards the Thunder Yard. What? Yeah, what is that thing? It's going into a little tunnel. Yeah, I think I'm right to still not trust Queen's Fiend, because I think this is some sort of situation where, like, she thinks she's doing right by her people, but she's not actually, or something. In particular, with all this soul stuff and what happens to people after they die. Memories going to the cloud? Like, that's insane. Like, it's got to be some twisted thing where they're like, this way, it'll never truly be forgotten because it's in our data storage. But, like, that defeats the purpose of remembering if people can't actually remember it in their own, you know? That's not the point. If I don't remember this person, I don't care if a computer remembers. That's irrelevant. Oh, there's a little aether current here I can grab real quick. Cool. I appreciate when they put ones along the paths. I think most of them are, but or they'll be like just barely off the path you're going. Several people up ahead. Okay. Watch, they're all little machines. Is this like a little rebellion force situation? Is this where his mom is? Hey there, little guy. Crap! Eyebrows and 2 eyes.
What is this?
Voiced. Something's happening. Whoop. Traditional guns.
A trap?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
It really is you!
Mom! What the fuck? Why is Mom a robot?
Huh?
Who?
I just had to get a look at you in the light. I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling
Elenespia. Oh my gosh, that is his mom.
My darling, what now?
Erenville's. Oh yeah, nobody else really knows that. She's gonna pinch his cheek, say, oh my gosh, it's you.
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun bun.
I'm sorry? My fussy little bun bun?
All this way?
Oh my god, such a mom. Such a mom. Fussy little bun bun? Oh man. He's lucky his skin's this dark, otherwise he'd be blushing.
Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
This is bizarre. This is totally his mom.
I know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
She's like, wait a second, Wooklamot?
What have we here? Say, aren't you Galoo Jaja's kitten?
I That might be racist. Even though I've said
I
it.
recognize that adorable fuzzy face. Ellen Espier was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope.
This is bizarre and so disarming.
I can't say that I do, but you knew my father?
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
Kafkiwa.
I'm sorry?
Oh, but this won't do. Come in, come in! Friends of my Ellen Espier are always...
Oh my goodness. Well, Mom, I found the Golden City.
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
What is up with this? This is so interesting. It's gotta be rebels. Gotta be rebels.
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place. How are things still getting stranger?
Gotta be rebels. No doubt in my mind that these are rebel forces. Yeah, we definitely have to ask her what the hell happened. Ba-do-ba-doom. It's gonna be like some like I died, but they intercepted me before I got uploaded to the cloud or something. It's wonderful to meet you all. As a student's of Baldesian, it's been a while since I heard that name. Why do you look like this now? It's a body I control remotely. Ah, so she's still alive somewhere. Do we get to know where? We're members of a resistance organization. Oblivion, we call ourselves, and our goal is to thwart Zeralda's ambitions for conquest. As the leader, it's prudent that I remain where I can't easily be found. I see. Yours is a serious cause. Yep. Oblivion was founded for an altogether different purpose, to allow people to die. That's why it's called Oblivion. You already noticed everything you see within this dome, the buildings, people is a fusion of two worlds. Stopping the fusion was Oblivion's original mission. So that's okay. It's Zeralda for sure. That was a long time ago, and our mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Zeralda. Okay. Ugh. But we failed to do that. Now he's taken his army outside the dome. None of you wear those strange devices on your head. Does that have something to do with your work? Uh-huh. Catch on quickly. There's one right there. You mean this? It's a regulator, the pinnacle of electrope technology, and we don't wear it is indeed related to our operations. What exactly does it do? I'm guessing tracking is a part of it. Regulators have two functions. The regulation of the wearer's reserve of souls. Should they die, the regulator expends a soul to bring them back to life. Reserve, you mean people walk around carrying spare souls? They do. Souls are packaged in cells, and they can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden death, such as in accidents. They do nothing for those who die of old age, though. Distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation to encourage exemplary performance when fulfilling their duties. Souls is a common resource and payment for services rendered. Yeah, that's fucked. That's pretty fucked up, I have to say. A void-sent practice of consuming others for their ether comes to mind. And similarly, I expect that the act comes with some risk. Zero. Oh, the memories. That's why they put the memories in the cloud, is my guess. Oh. When the consciousness of others corrupt your own. They're not getting that. Memory management. Yep, the regulators also play a role. That's why everyone forgot about Namika. The regulators are constantly recording the memories of their wearer, so if they should suddenly die, their memories can be refreshed as a part of the restoration process. This is how they preserve one's identity and sense of self, but the regulators are also triggered when someone else dies. Reason being is that regulators forcibly extract memories relating to the deceased from anyone wearing one. It's a kindness bestowed upon the people by Everkeep's core system so that no one has to suffer the pain of loss. Fucking hell. Don't you fucking dare take my right to grieve my loved ones from me. How fucking dare you? That really fucking bothers me. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine not being able to remember somebody I love simply because they died. Jesus. This is awful, I have to say. This is awful. And maybe it's because I've lost a lot of loved ones in my life. So maybe this is just like a personal bias coming through here. But fucked. This is fucked to me. And then the regulator gets retrieved. And then they prep the soul into a soul cell. This is why they say no one dies. The Yakwoi, at least. The result is a fresh soul cell, free of impurities. Personality and memory are impurities of the soul. Are you fucking kidding me? Whoever implemented this system, if this was Sphene, she's fine. Although, I said Sphene isn't wearing one notably. But maybe I just can't see her. Yeah, if this was Queen Sphene's doing, fuck her. That's a hard line for me. Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system to be remembered forever. And this is why people are happy here on its surface. It makes similar to Yakwoi's philosophy, but nothing noble or comforting in it. Yeah. Doesn't seem so terrible to me personally. It all comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. Like the barrier encasing Alexandria, the system was created to overcome the calamity that transformed the world hundreds of years ago. Amidst the mounting death toll, scientists use Electrope to devise a means to save what lives they could. But I understand the people of Alexandria did what they believe was best to save the living people. I find it hard to believe Torali would also accept this way of living. Yeah. Came as a shock to us as well. Many were opposed to it. Which is why the use of regulators was never compulsory. Okay. Sphene didn't strike me as sort of ruler to impose her will on others. Yes, we've met Sphene. She's the one who suggested we come to the Thunder Yards. And she wants to stop Zoraljah. Whatever her motives, she has given the people a choice. Live with the risk of true death or the security of the regulators. Everything that lives must die someday. That is the natural order of things. Agreed. However you feel about them, it would be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw it for yourself. Okay. I struggle to believe that the whole nobody else can remember this person part of it was really fucking necessary. That's just so fucked to me. you know, Namika deserved better than that. She deserved to have actual people remember her and mourn her. And now she's lucky because we're here. We will. But yeah, I'm pretty pissed off about that, I have to say. Even if it was something that was so necessary all those hundreds of years ago, it's not now. I'm still curious too about the robots. Because then I guess I'm probably wrong about there being souls in the robots. But I want to know more. Zeral just probably also redirecting soul cells to himself. God. How many times are we going to have to kill him? We're going to have to kill him like 1,000 times or something ridiculous. Strika, one of the hunters. Okay. East. Okay. I am headed that way actually, so. Let's see. There we go. East Yasulani. Crazy that this is Yasulani. Ugh. Don't want to fight you. Don't make me do it. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. No. You can't make me. I win. Hello, Strika. And so she wears one. Apologies for the interruption. Might observe you at work. I assume they're wearing special regulators at Queen's Fiend's. Queen's Fiend's crown is a special regulator. Okay. They're weak to lightning. The Thunder Yard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer clear. The facilities are vital to the upkeeping of Alexander's infrastructure, so it falls to hunters like me to deal with any fiends. Given the danger, we're well compensated for our work. It's a perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings. The special selection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. Special selection? If you cause a ruckus slaying with critters you see nearby, there's a chance you'll draw something worthy of a demonstration. Okay. They're gonna try and make me sympathize with these people that don't mourn because it's like, oh, well, they're already dead, so we're helping the living and shit. But boo! So disconnected from your own humanity. That's always my line with like cyberpunk things. You know, I get things that are meant to like prolong life and like integrate life and machinery and, you know, all the prosthetics that you'll see in cyberpunk media, things like that. But yeah, when you start to actually, you know, lose the actual human connection of it all, I don't know, that sacrifice I would never be willing to make, you know? If I could live longer but never remember a dead loved one, I would never take that. I would never take that. You know, there are so many happy memories I have with people in my life that have died that I can't imagine giving that up all for my own benefit. You know, it feels like a disservice to the people that I've loved over the years and lost. Not to get like too fucking poetic about it here, but this is like really bothering me. I can see why this would be appealing to some people, don't get me wrong. But I guess I'm just so like vehemently opposed, you know? And I can see especially why in the wake of a calamity, this sort of drastic measure would be taken. But they're so removed from the calamity now. I guess maybe they just don't realize it, you know, because their dome also only just got teleported, at least from my perspective, just got teleported, you know, into this area. You know, from their perspective, it's been 30 years, but still they weren't able to leave the dome. They didn't know that you know, that it got teleported. So, I don't know. This really bothers me, though. This bothers me a fuck ton, frankly. Okay. What, she have to like hope it gets struck by lightning or something for it to die? This one will do nicely, okay. She looks like a viper. That might be viper I'm seeing. Oh no, actually that's giving pugilist, baby. That's a full-on fucking monk. She's gonna die, and that's the point. The point is that she's gonna die. And everyone's like, what? And then she's gonna pop. 12 preserve. She needs healing! Guys. Remember what we were told. They pop up. We literally were told they will pop back up. Alfie, if he's here, he should know the sound of a res anywhere. Alize, you should too. He's your brother, for crying out loud. You hang with the healer for funsies. Everyone's like, what? And it's like, literally, we were told. We saw this happen with Zeralja. Seriously, just let us help. How many souls does she have? This will only take a moment, okay? What? Oh! Ooh! That's what Zeralja did. That's what Zeralja did right there. This is that special soul stuff it has to be. This is how Zeralja turned himself into a fucking killing machine and killed Bulu Jaja. He couldn't actually do it on his own. He was not strong enough to do it on his own. Man had to use cheat codes. He had 30 years to train, and he didn't. Just like Zeralja, yep. Yep, this is the regulators. These are the special soul cells. What did we see? It was when it turned red, it's like you were possessed, your movements became beast-like. You empowered yourself with the soul of the beast, maybe? So you've crossed paths with one of the king's elite. Yep. From gorging yourself on souls. Jeez. We could do the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. I should get back to work. Take care. Just so nonchalant. So normal for her. Those of people and those of beasts. The souls of people can be used to grant the user preternatural strength. I can never say that word. Preternatural, whatever. And naturally, they can also be used to ensure no one suffers an untimely death. And what about the souls of beasts? Imbuing with the strength of the chosen animal. You use the soul of a wolf, you would grow more agile and feral, as you saw with Strika. Using several at the same time at once could result in physical changes. It is more and more reminiscent of Void Set. Yeah, like the Void, where the cycle of death and rebirth is simply broken. Souls here are forcibly taken before they might reach the ethereal sea. Different means to achieve similar ends. A cycle to which all within the dome are bound. This is very wrong. I will say, it doesn't sound like it's all within the dome, right? Because it's only those who wear the regulators. More shocking is the technology to achieve all this was developed hundreds of years ago. Yeah. The civilization and the reflections are surprising indeed. Do you figure out which one this is? I want to know. What beasts do we think Zoraljah's gonna be? That's gonna be totally a part of... There's gonna be a trial where we fight Zoraljah, no doubt in my mind. And I bet you a part of the gimmick's gonna be that at different points he ingests different beast souls and gives himself different powers. So like, you have to know, oh, he just, you know, went wolf and now he's gonna do this attack. I sense the presence of a powerful mark. Never got that notification before, but I'm just gonna leave it alone. The worth of a soul. That's a little story progress right there. I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest it all. Yeah. Let's go back to Earth and Sky. There's something I want to discuss with everyone. Let's take a moment before we head into the tunnel. Okay. We gotta go though. Go. Good. And some quests that'll drop Aether Currents just popped up. There's a gulf between Tuliyola and Alexandria. You haven't even seen what lies within that enormous tower Everkeep. So I'd like to make a proposal. We work with Kafkuya and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way would be join hands with Oblivion. Yeah, they want to stop Zoraljah. Sphene 2 claims to be at odds. Why would you cooperate with Oblivion? Because I don't trust Queen Sphene. Their leader is Erenville's mother. Whatever Sphene may feel, she's the ruler of a nation. There's a greater risk in working with her, and less reason to take her at her word. Yeah. Knowing Zoraljah, we must assume that his arrangement with Sphene was not made without some consideration. Yeah, we can't trust Sphene, unfortunately. God, sorry. Itchy. But it's where my eyebrows are filled in, so I can't like scratch at the tap. So I don't take off my eyebrow. Ugh, that feels so good though. Yeah. There's no guarantee that's actually my mother behind that machine. Oh, please. Bun. We know it's you, her mom. Yeah, make the proposal in full awareness. Okay. If nothing else, these people aren't wearing regulators, which means I inherently trust them a little bit more. I trust you, Erenville. What if I'm wrong? I trust you as well. Oh, shut your trap, Erenville. You've got friends. Fine, if you're set on this, then I'll say no more. Let's do the damn thing. Let's head inside and secure ourselves some new allies. Okay. Entrance to the Earthen Sky Hideout. Okay. Voiced? Nope. I need to tell you and your people. We came here for no other reason than to strike down Zeralja. So, we're in. I thought he was your brother. He killed my dad. So yeah. My kin invaded our nation and murdered our people. As vow resolve, it falls to me to bring him to account. I'm prepared to do what I must and won't hesitate when the time comes. Like us, you and yours oppose Zeralja. In light of this, I propose that we work together to stop him once and for all. She's not mentioning that he killed Gulul Jaja, which would be relevant if any of these people were Tuliyolan originally, which I think they are. I would trust in the conviction of anyone who shares my goal. So fight with me, I beg you. Our goals align. I don't doubt your resolve. Truth be told, it's been tough going at it alone. While we've gathered ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. Well, I am so strong. How can we not trust you? A little spia! My fuzzy little bun. I love it. My fussy little bun. Fruitful collaboration. Thank you, Kakuya. To everyone, together we'll achieve great things, I'm sure of it. Let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Zeralja's whereabouts. Is there a palace inside that tower? The king resides in the uppermost level. But while Queen Sphene has a penchant for going out in the public, he seldom shows himself. What's more, his movements are highly classified. Not even his commanders are privy to that information. If anyone knows where he is at any given time, it could only be the queen. Even if we don't know his whereabouts, Zeralja will eventually march on Tuliyollal again. That's when we can go after him. The drawback is we'd have to wait for the invasion to happen. Innocents would be put in harm's way. There's also the possibility that he'll leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person. If Wuklamot's there, that's not happening. No, he'll take to the field, yeah, because she'll be there. What makes you so certain? My brother has always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked Tuliyollal. After waiting 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was demonstrate his newfound strength. But killing Papa didn't satisfy him, so now he's bent on proving himself stronger than me and Kona, who bested him in the right of succession. He challenged me to strike him down. He wants a duel to show everyone that he is superior to the Dawn Servant, and he won't let his minions deprive him of the pleasure. That's why he hasn't appeared and given you your chance. Surely he's aware of our presence here. At that I can only guess. Perhaps he wants to dazzle us with his wondrous realm, but if he won't deign to appear, then we'll force him to do so. Even as we gather intelligence, we make no move to attack him. Show absolutely no interest in a confrontation. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attention to Kona instead. He'll attack Tuliyollal again like he said he would. Any campaign against Tuliyollal requires that Zeralja leads forces through the vanguard. We'll have lookouts, keep an eye on it day and night. Such a strategy is certainly viable. For proceeding with it, though, we should warn those outside. I should be glad to coordinate our efforts. I'm already in regular contact with Shola. Okay. You can leave Vanguard to us. Okay. It seems we have a plan indeed. I'll show you Oblivion's main headquarters. Okay. You'll be impressed to know that we're located right inside that tower in the residential district of Solution 9. Hiding in a tree in the forest, as it were. The only question is how to get you through the checkpoint. Oh, Queen Sphene was getting us access. Yep. Did she? Curious, you're not supposed to have authority over the sentries. Interesting, indeed. Her words were that she would register us as guests. Perhaps we're in the clear then. Guests of Queen Sphene. I like the sisters with the pink hair, that they have almost the same face, just slightly different eyebrows and hair. I do want to call that out for a second. Nice to meet you, Geode. Wayakwi and Nostalgia. Oh god, if that's not a tragedy-esque name. Nostalgia? Who names their kid Nostalgia? Someone who doesn't know what the fucking word means. That's who. I'm Geode, leader of the hideout, Nostalgia, and Wayakwi. Yep. Such very different names, too. Born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for over 3 years. Yeah. Our mother is Tuliolan, and our father is Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. Ah, so you got one of each. And that makes a little more sense. Okay. I have no memories of my mother. I like to think I carry a part of her with me. Oh, so even though they're not wearing the regulators, they still don't have memories? Or maybe they had them and then they took them off at some point. Ambrose was his name, and many years ago he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over disagreement. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to the hope that he'd be released. But when months went by with no word from him or about him, we made the decision to remove our regulators. Yep, okay. We had already lost the memories of our mother. We didn't want to lose those of our father as well. They've all forgotten about him now. Everyone who had known him. Sometime later, we were approached by a member of Oblivion. Hoping to get justice for our father, we joined the Order. So the regulators can be removed, but naturally the memories aren't returned. And that makes sense. Like, you know, it's like the data's been extracted. We think of the brain as like a little computer. The sad thing is, though, if we ever did fix things then, and like, let's say we like brain blasted everyone's regulators with all the memories of the dead people they once knew, they wouldn't be able to get it because they don't have the regulators anymore. So even if we do fix it, these two won't be able to ever remember. Mine is a Tonawatan name. I haven't the faintest how things are outside the barrier. Once peace is restored, you must come and visit. The wilds are beautiful, the food delicious, and everyone's so nice. Meet others in the back room. That's our headquarters. Okay. It isn't exactly a place to say this, but thank you for seeking out Kafkuya. She talks about you so much. It's clear how important you are to her. Aww. That's all. Be good to your mother while you still can. That's really sweet. Mommy never forgot her baby boy, and why would she? She sounds like a wonderful mother and mentor. Her fussy little bun. Okay. Meanwhile, in Zoologist's quarters. Yeah. When the screen goes black for too long, I know it doesn't bode well. Oh my god, it's a data center! The Everkeep is a data center! Oh no. Hello, Zeralja and Sphene.
You've been consulting with Wuk Lamat.
Yeah, and?
No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
I don't think she requires it anymore. You already put her in a safe place. She could just evacuate all of her people out of
Perhaps.
Alexandria.
And yet, knowing
Come
the
on.
love that Wooglamotte bears for her
The solution's
people,
easy.
how she regards them all as kin. I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path.
He doesn't want another path, Sphene. You sided with a warmonger. He's gonna monger
I know
war.
you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo?
There's no hope for peace in Zeralda's worldview, period. God, she is fucking naive as hell.
You kill your brother and sister.
She is so naive. She doesn't know who she got in bed
I
with.
slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me
Damn,
with an appeal
devaluing
to
his
family.
adoptive siblings too? Fuck you.
The
Fuck
memory of my
you.
father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing.
I still feel bad about myself.
To kill them is my only recourse.
You still won't feel
Wooglamotte
good
and
about
Kona,
yourself, my guy.
Who bested him as he was in his prime.
Because he failed. Yep.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That
He
such
failed the last part of the
bonds should
trial,
mean
and
so
that's what
little
fucking
to
set him
you.
on this path.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City.
Yeah, he killed Cerealja in that moment. That didn't give it away.
Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align.
Yep.
So think well before you act, Queen of Reason.
She made a really dumb choice. And now she keeps making dumb choices because
Wooglamotte,
he will kill her
if you are
people.
father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuliolal.
He's never felt good enough. He's never been content. He's always lived in his mind in the shadow of his father and now his siblings. The ego of Zeralja is so fucking fragile. It's honestly crazy. You know, because he presumably was raised with like every advantage, right? He was the king's firstborn son. He was the leader of the guard. Everyone recognized him as being super powerful. You know, he could best Bakul Jaja, you know, in that set of blessed siblings. Sure, he couldn't beat his father, but that was just in battle, right? Like he could have found his own path, but he couldn't, right? Like he couldn't get out of his own way. Now here he fucking is, throwing the biggest temper tantrum known to mankind because he still couldn't beat daddy. Like, grow the fuck up. Like, how does this happen? Like, I'm curious to learn more about his upbringing and stuff because I don't know how the fuck this happens when you have a father like Gulul Jaja. You know? And maybe that's the crux of it all, but like it clearly didn't. While Wooglamotte and Kona compared themselves, they also found their own paths and got over that, right? They found their self-esteem. Zeralja still can't find. He will not have self-esteem if his siblings live, is where it stands. He feels inadequate. He thinks that he was entitled to be big, strong, Mr. I'm everything, I'm the one, and he can't do shit. Yeah. If she betrayed us, oh no. It's fine, guys. It's so fine. Boom, 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 boom. Outrunner guide unit identified. Registration number verified. Verifying credentials. Very slowly, might I add. Very, very slowly. Beautiful. Guests of Queen Sphene. Okay. In we go. We're not totally in the clear yet, though, people. So Solution 9 will be the last area that I can get Aether Currents in, I'm guessing. Because this is a new section of the map completely. There is a transition into a new area. You discover a new location. You have entered a sanctuary, is what the chat box on my left said. You can't see it because my head's covering it. God, so Wally with like the ad still. Oh my gosh.
Everkeep.
This is cool as shit.
Piercing a perpetual
This is really
shroud
cool.
of storm clouds.
Fuck yeah.
Occupying the
Oh my
ninth level
gosh.
of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9.
This is incredible, frankly.
In so naming their home, what hopes did its founders harbor for it? And did it prove the answer they sought?
I'm still not clear on why she thought she needed Zeralja. How long ago did he arrive here? I will say, because if their calamity happened hundreds of years ago, and their dome was erected hundreds of years ago, why did they need him?
Solution 9 is the largest.
Okay.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Perfectly natural reaction.
I take it everyone else that was Tuliolin had the same reaction. Lalafell!
Strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need. We never dreamed the light back home in Tuliolo. Now, will I go and explain the situation to them?
Okay, yeah, let's go explore a little.
We've lived experiences,
Let's do it.
and you want to know more about Sphene and Zeralja's dominion, do you not?
Yep. You had me at explore. I am the warrior of light after all. Very nomadic. Yeah, very keen. Let's do it.
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed...
Absolutely.
Okay.
Ask the elevator to the uppermost level.
Okay.
All right then.
Let's go do it.
Yes. Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
Try not to enjoy
I
yourselves
know.
too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
So interesting, this electrope
Once you've
substance.
explored to your satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern
Because I
sector.
wonder, so we know that, you know, every
The way
reflection,
from there
yeah,
is
it's a
little
reflection of the
complicated, so I'll
source.
send someone to guide you.
But it's still been unclear how closely
Understood.
these reflections
We'll see you
resemble the
later.
source, like at a very like base level. You know, does Electrope only exist in this reflection? Is there Electrope in Aetheris in
I
the
shall
source
speak
that
with
we
the
just
residents.
haven't found
Perhaps
before?
one of them will recognize the earring.
Careful though doing that. Careful flaunting that earring. Don't think that's a good idea at
What's with
all,
this place?
actually.
How can this all be the inside of a tower?
So, what aren't you telling me?
Yeah, right?
That I can't reveal yet.
Okay. Yeah.
Come, tell me about your adventurer friend.
Oh, we'll tell you everything. Yeah.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
By the way, Mom, I did it.
Wait, what? You did? Eleanor, why didn't you mention this sooner?
Her fussy little bunny was feeling fussy. What can she say?
You want to explore?
Yeah, let's go explore.
It's not that I'm scared.
You're scared, and that's okay. The pink lighting does wonders with my color palette. Let's go. Doom, doom. For now, I say we proceed straight ahead. If you feel like getting lost, we can always turn around and go back the way we came. Yep. Aetheryte. Funky little aetheryte. So Solution 9 is just a city. So actually, this might not be the Aether Current area. Whereas this is going to be a city. So where's going to be the last Aether Current area? Boom, 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 boom. The Sights of the West and Beyond is the name of that quest. Dawn of a New Deal is probably a levies thing, or maybe deliveries, and had to be crafter or gatherer for that. Let's head to that building there, sure. While you go to that building, I'm just gonna do a quick little attunement. God, bold to put it completely open below the aetheryte. This is a really fucking cool city, though, I have to say. I like this, you know, completely inside and yet incredibly sprawling setup. It's really fucking cool. She said, "What the fuck?"
Ah, there you are, Lamartine.
Sphene. Careful, sweetheart.
Sphene.
Weren't you just threatened by Zoralja?
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
Well, that's thanks to you.
I really like this music here. This like lightly silly fanfare.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Kill Zoralja for your people, blah blah blah.
Oh, a request you say?
Yes, an important one.
Oh. Kill your brother for me. No, it's gonna become eat a taco. No, I don't think it'll become eat a taco, but I think it is gonna be kill your brother or something.
I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zoralja.
It's literally impossible, Sphene. What in the naive?
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods. Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste.
This isn't anger and haste, baby. Not in the
Unequipped
slightest.
with regulators as you are, the risk
She's
is
too fearful.
great.
And this is probably gonna be the theme with Sphene. That Sphene is a
I
coward,
appreciate your concern,
frankly.
But you asked
Right?
the
She sided
impossible.
with the warmonger for fear of what he would do to her people,
Zoralja
and because
murdered
she believed
our
that he
father.
needed that.
His minions
Yeah,
slaughtered our countrymen.
he's a warmonger.
He will never renounce his war.
100%.
As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop
His
him.
goal was to spread war across our star.
I know you love your people too. And so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
Yeah, fuck no. Come on.
I do understand. All too well. Let me say only this then. Zoralja will use any means to win, If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can. It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation.
A little bit.
But unlike me, you still
See,
have the power to
that's
determine your own
the
fate.
problem here, too. She is acting like a powerless coward when she has the love of the people, the support of the people. She's the
really
fucking
are a
queen.
curious one.
And yet, she
Look,
has put herself into the
you
box
needn't
of
worry for
figurehead,
us.
frankly.
We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tulihiola.
Yeah, we're not the whole force.
They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Please.
I won't yield on this either. Sphene is a fucking coward.
So you have comrades on whom you can rely.
Mm-hmm. Not everyone got in bed with a warmonger, sweetheart.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
About me?
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy.
Yep.
So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
Okay.
You're asking me, the queen, to show you around?
As if you haven't been already. Like, why is she acting like this is so
Oh,
peculiar?
but I jest.
Yeah, come
I'm
on.
flattered that you've taken an interest
Not even
in
a
me.
good joke.
Very well. I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself.
Yeah, I still don't trust her either. I just...
If you like,
You
I
can't
can
trust
introduce you to
someone
my
with no
citizens,
fucking
too.
backbone.
I
Because the
consider them
moment
family,
Zeralda puts a
as
little
you
bit of
do
pressure
yours.
on her, she almost fucking cracked. She told us to leave and make peace
By all
and give
means,
up.
We're in your
She's
capable
gonna roll
hands.
over and take it every fucking time because she feels like she has to.
That you are. This will be an enjoyable and enlightening tour.
She is-
I promise.
No vow, no queen. No, that's what it is. She's a queen, not a vow. This is not... Like, even, you know, you could say, oh, it's because she's the vow of reason, or queen of reason, not of resolve. But even Kona wouldn't roll over and fucking take it from Zeralda. No shot. Well, before we get the grand tour, I need to do a break. Not only do I need to run some ads on Twitch, but I also need to take my dogs out for a quick bathroom break. So this is gonna be a slightly longer break. It's probably gonna be close to like 10-15 minutes, but I will be right back. All right. Sorry about that longer break. The doggies have gone to the bathroom, so all is good. Someone has Giardia again. He must have reinfected or something, so the paw wiping and the butt wiping every time we come inside just means it takes a little longer to get them out in the yard and back in the house than it used to. But he's doing so good. Okay, where do we begin? All the key facilities are situated near the ley nodes, which you call aetherites. Okay. Now then, seeing as it is right here, I will show you the Nexus Arcade first. Please follow me. Okay. Feels really warm in here. Oof. It's probably because I was rushing to get back inside. What is this? This is pretty. It looks like a little shopping area. Ooh, mounts over there. Can I buy one? Ah, little teleport pads. Okay. Electrope. That ore is integrated into just about everything in Everkeep, even the floors and walls. Wow. By etching arcane circuits upon it, Electrope can be used to convert lightning energy to those of other elements. In doing so, it can achieve various effects. For instance, a conversion to wind produces flotation, which is required for propulsion of our flying vehicles. A conversion to fire, meanwhile, produces light and heat, and it is employed in devices such as street lamps and heaters. There are even self-heating cups that keep your drink warm. Would love that. A self-heating cup of Kogo? Oh. Could you make a drink cold if you convert it to ice instead? Yep. And the vending machines do that. Oh, I love it. Okay. Manipulating air with wind while projecting light with lightning. You can alter one's appearance. Is that like a hint? Does she actually look like she's like 100 years old? Oh. She got real quiet. The shop over here, what does it sell? Doom, 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 doom. I don't like this Dutch tilt. I don't like... or Dutch angle, whatever. I don't like it. I don't like it. She looks so creepy right now. There's something... she's just gotten even creepier. I don't like her. I don't like her right now. Splendors. Ah, these are gonna be the vendors that let me get my tombstone gear. The 5 items on display are our most popular. Select an item that interests you. This is all food? Why? Eating is so enjoyable. I love food, if you couldn't tell. All the different textures and tastes and the complexity, and you're gonna reduce it down to liquid-filled pouches. I'm gonna eat the hexagon, so those look kind of tasty. Look like candy. Synthetic fruit pellets. They're our best approximation of the taste and texture of grapes. Is this a reference to the terribly polygon grapes? But you grow food outside. So why do you have to have so much synthetic food? While they're all very tempting, I'm gonna have the steak. That's a steak, allegedly. That being Her Majesty's treat, it's bound to taste all the better. Say, would you mind sampling the selections here and now? Okay. Oh my gosh, and everyone's like, watch it, eat the food, eat the food. It's giving mule. Was that how that was pronounced, the mule? The food that they were giving in Shadowbringers that actually had part of Lord Vothry's body. Oh my gosh, my friend got to the point where you see all of the people outside of Yulemoor competing to be allowed in and to like be chosen as artisans. Also, this bobby pin's driving me nuts. Hold on. Ugh, there we go. And immediately was like, don't like the bread. Don't like that mule. Something's wrong with the mule. And I'm like, yes, something is wrong with the mule. I didn't confirm it to him, but I was like, oh, okay, we'll see. Never had meat like this before. Tender like chicken, but flavorsome like Ronique, and the spices give it just the right amount of kick. Actually good. Oh god. I want the squish and pop of a grape. It's interesting is all I'm gonna say. Because I doubt it bursts in my mouth like a grape. It's the best part of a grape when it goes swoosh in your mouth. You bite down and it like boom. It was chaotic when the people of Tuliyola first arrived. We endeavored to learn about one another and embrace our differences. It is beautiful. Aren't you gonna eat too, Sveen? She doesn't eat. She doesn't eat. She's not real. Why do you want to know my favorite food? Because I want to get to know you better. The more you get to know someone, the fonder you grow. Mm-hmm. She doesn't eat. Mm-hmm. Doesn't eat. When I think of those whose labor brings us the food, I find I can't settle on one thing. Fucking hell. She lacks any resolve. Like, oh, who's that little Hubigo? That was a little blue Hubigo, I think. Does Zoralja have a son? Who the fuck would fuck him? Who would he fuck? He doesn't seem like he believes in fucking. He seems like a no-fap, angry little incel, frankly. Okay. Wait, where am I going? Oh, this way. Okay. Ah. Tiny red circle. Because the red circle is near the red pin, and the two colors are not very distinct from one another, it was difficult to see. I real quick want to see what they call this. So it still goes into Taral, but Solution 9. Oh, interesting. It has a different banner. Even though it's, because it's, oh, to reflect that's Alexandria, I'm sure. But interesting that it still goes under the Taral section. I would have expected, and maybe they did that to avoid spoilers, you know, or because it kind of is intertwined with the Jacques Taral. But just interesting. Anyways, let me stop looking too deep into the menu organization. Mosaic Cafe. There's a similar establishment called Shablutai that's a seashell in the local tongue. And our continent races are named for stones. The hewn, who resembles some Tonawata. The tall and graceful Eldite. The diminutive and affable Milala. I'm a Milalafel. They serve tacos here, it'd be perfect. Traditional Tarali dish and one of my favorite foods. Ooh, maybe I'll get tacos for dinner. Tacos sound real good. Tacos sound really fucking good, actually. Dum, dum. Oh, I forgot to tune to that aetherite over there. Let me attune to this one real quick. Or Aethernet, excuse me. Okay, now we'll go back in here. These buildings are where our citizens live. They're massive. Each one's bigger than the palace. Just about all Alexandrians have apartments here. That's right, come the doors open automatically. Okay. I'm worried she's here to see Kafkuya. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Whoa. Cool apartment building, I must say. Let me see what Sveen has to say. Ask about the lobby. A common area for the residents. That's a concierge. Okay. Consider me your personal concierge. And I take it these are like the elevators. Yeah. A mother and son live here. Are we gonna get to see the little Hubago boy here, actually? Maybe not. But a kid's gonna come up somewhere again. Nice apartments, I will say. Gorgeous apartments. Oh my goodness. 2 people live in this big apartment? What's the rent? We have a rent, cost of living crisis over here. What would it take to get these apartment buildings built? This is wonderful. Hello, Isadora. Friends of the Queen are friends of ours. Okay. Doom. Oh. Is Milo sick? Symptoms are mild today. Hello, Milos. Have you missed me? Aww. He was born with Levin sickness, a severe etheric imbalance toward lightning. As a result, he suffers from paralysis. He cannot walk and struggles to speak. For a blessing, he still has his hearing, and even on bad days, he can communicate with his eyes. Oh. Milo simply adores her. He sometimes even manages to smile when she's here. Oh. Okay, maybe we can get her a backbone. Maybe we can make her have courage and not be... She's our cowardly lion. That's... Okay. Now I can frame this better. We'll make her courageous. It's okay. They always make time for us. We have everything we need. Oh. I wonder if there's anything we could do to help with this. Like, Yashtola's done things. While souls can revive those who have met with accident, they cannot reverse the effects of old age and illness. Many children are born like Milos. The illness has existed for generations. The excess lightning in the environment. Has the lightning gone up in the last 30 years? It's my fault. Is it Zaralja? Since Zaralja amped up some shit. I wonder what would happen, though, if someone with his sickness was brought out of the dome, right? Now that this area is in Tuliolal, if you bring him out into Yusulani, or out of Yusulani and into Shalani, oh, he spoke. If you brought him to Shaloni, would he slowly recover maybe by being in a more balanced environment? Or like, are there opposite affinities that, so if you took him to an area that was concentrated in like an opposite type of ether, could that fix him? Oh, poor little thing. Yeah, illness is a part of life in Alexandria, and I thought that you should know about it. Find a cure one day, mark my words. Let's continue. I'll show you the district's most vital facilities, a place called Resolution. Okay. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Where am I going? Oh, there. I was looking for a red circle again, and so I was like, where's the circle? No, there's the quest icon. Good job. Guys, I'm so smart, I swear. You know, this is just what happens when I take off work for the day. I don't have to use my brain, and thus I don't. Conserving resources, really. Okay, we'll head here. Ooh. Is this how we would get to Zeralja eventually here? Okay. Is it safe? I agree. Extremely, there's no need to be afraid. Okay. I will trust you. Here's hoping I don't get burned in the process. Oh, wait, don't want to go down. Just keep going up. God, this is such a long run. Make sure I grab the Aethernet up ahead. I think it's here. I wonder if so it sounds like in the wake of whatever cataclysm struck this reflection, lightning energy is a part of it. You know, that it's not like what we've seen before where the cataclysms were like an imbalance between light and dark, but it feels honestly more akin to like what probably would have happened with Bahamut, right? And like the original calamity, where, yeah, it wasn't like light or dark flooding, but like, maybe I'm drawing too many claims. When I think about the Bahamut stuff, I think like there's a lot of fire, I guess, a picture in my brain. So that's why I'm getting at that. But this feels very different than like the flood we saw in the first, for instance, or the total takeover of darkness that we saw in the Void. I wonder if any of the other reflections have experienced like individual elemental calamities, or I wonder if they're like more prone to that. Like, is that a consequence of being a reflection that like the elements may be out of balance? The lore of this game is just so deep and interesting. The DMV. You can't not have the DMV, even in a fantasy world.
Contraptions everywhere you look.
Yes, counters.
What's that?
What is that? Great question.
An
Is
infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits.
Okay, and credits I take it are the currency here instead of gil.
Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians and has been for quite some time.
I don't like that they call them spare souls.
But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
It's just, the soul is so vital to a person.
That's putting it lightly.
You know?
To be honest, it sounds disturbing.
It's like this idea that...
Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand.
I'm trying to like find the right way to
Like these
articulate
don't arise
this.
from nothing.
Because I think that to some extent, this also explains my disdain for the regulators and what they do with souls here. They wipe them of personality, right? Like it says you don't matter as an individual anymore the moment you die. It doesn't matter that someone loved you. It doesn't matter that you had, family, kids, friends, responsibilities. You're wiped from it. And now maybe they preserve memory in other ways, like maybe books and storytelling are huge, you know, like that the twins we met, right? Their dad, well, no, he didn't talk. He didn't talk about their mom. He must not have, or maybe he did. And I don't know. But like they want to remember their mom, and they do remember their dad fondly.
There's a reason
This
why
is
your
just
culture is the way it
really
is.
bothering me.
I'd like to understand.
Yeah.
Won't you tell us?
Understanding
how your
is
system-
better than doing what I'm doing, which is just judging outright, frankly. With knowledge comes appreciation. I'm gonna stand by that too. Because like I said, I can be sympathetic to why this started. I don't think it's necessary
Very
now.
well. Be warned, though, that it may
But
take a while.
at a certain point, I guess, something becomes so normal to you that you forget it once wasn't normal.
In the distant past, over 1,000 years ago, it said, lightning energy began to swell in our world.
Gathered
According
that.
to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter
Oh,
of the
wow.
year, during which time
Sounds like where I live in the
thunderstorms
Pacific
ravaged the
Northwest.
land.
Although we don't get thunderstorms.
4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year.
Wow.
The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved.
Yeah. Can't live like that, really.
But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation. Electrope.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before. Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing. Dubbed Electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives.
I love her skirt.
So
Oh.
in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity.
That's shocking, considering how fucking much of it there is
Supply
here.
was chronically scarce. And when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking Electrope from others.
Yeah, I could see how that would happen.
Fighting was isolated and sporadic until Electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had.
Okay.
This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to
Yeah, that's a
further
vicious
escalation.
cycle.
Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge.
Is that what Zeralja helped with, then? Did he save you from the storm surge?
As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor, Lindblum, committed its stores of Electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction.
Jeez.
They deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
Where does Zeralja come in?
So that's how your world came to be this way.
I put in mind of the flood of light.
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime.
I don't trust you yet. No, thank you.
But to continue the tale, the people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin.
Right to that sickness you were describing.
Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel specter of death was with them always.
Which is why the regulators came to be.
Solution, our scientists turned once more to Electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on.
But they endured a
This belief
machine.
sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
They need a way to put the memories back in everybody's heads.
That's
You know,
Quite a tale.
I don't want my memories to be forcibly taken from me. Why should having to sacrifice your memory of loved ones be the price you pay for not wanting to die an accidental death? What's wrong?
What's the matter?
I've got no souls left.
Oh, jeez.
Please, you must.
Oh, God. And this is probably an area where she can't intervene.
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview.
Oh, no.
He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
And this is where, like, the hierarchy stuff comes into play.
I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was.
The
I haven't
Arcadian?
been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
The King's decree?
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena.
Did the King ban the arena because he didn't want the competition?
I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight.
He wants to earn money.
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The King requires feral souls for war.
There it is.
For them to be expended on amusements.
There it fucking is.
You're useless. A queen in naught but name.
Can she say she's truly trying to help her people if she's doing something like this? Oh, God.
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
I didn't like how she
It's
laughed
quite
to that.
all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man.
I've long since accepted that I'm a piece of shit. No. I don't think she's a piece of shit, but she's weird.
Clearly, though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope.
He could find another job, you know?
I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again.
You know, I have to keep in mind,
We all
too,
need to vent our
that this is a
frustrations from
woman
time to
who
time.
has been browbeaten by
will always
Zoralja
be
for at
willing
least
to lend
30
an ear.
years. Right? I don't know the exact amount of time because, again, he found the Gold City before the dome went up. So there was some amount of time that he was in this reflection before the crossover happened, so before the 30 years passed. But how... You know, she has at least, suffered Zoralja's co-rulership for 30 years. What has that also done to her? You know, it's got to be hard when, 30 years of being told no, being told you can't, being told I'm in charge. You know, if you want my protection, if you want your people safe, you better let me do what I want to do and stay out of my way. She probably, genuinely does feel like she can't do anything. And so to some extent, I guess I need to be a little bit more forgiving with her too, because I have to remember that. You know, we've dealt with Zoralja for a very short period of time, and we've always been able to combat him.
Even
While I think it was cowardice and a bad decision for her to turn to him, she has now had to deal with that consequence for decades. There could even be some self-loathing in there where she feels like she doesn't deserve to turn, doesn't deserve to turn against him or something, and deserves to be hated or... There's a lot of complexity there that the decades bring that I am taking for granted.
Keep your chin up, my friend.
She's wonderful too. When she speaks to the people, all of my qualms with her and how sketchy I think she is, none of that though has anything to do with how she treats her people.
Let's keep moving, shall we?
Even if there is some like dark, twisted side to her and I shouldn't trust her, I at least, I trust that she cares for her people. 100% I agree with Wook Lamont on that front.
Right. I believe we visited all the main facilities.
Okay.
That man from before.
Does that happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable.
Yeah.
Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For
No
one,
system
people
is.
have become accustomed to having spare souls.
Mm-hmm.
Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
How's that?
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
At this point, probably not.
No.
You could rework it though.
I know it is.
There could be a much more democratic assignment of the souls, or perhaps democratic, frankly, isn't the word I'm looking for. Perhaps it is communistic. But
but if we defeated Zorolja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right?
It's true.
Then
We're
we
her
could work together to
saviors.
fix things.
We can make it better, you know.
Listen to me.
Oh no.
There's something that I need to tell you.
Shot! She can't. Yep. She just got snitched on.
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That's the
it
least
was
sketchy
lovely
thing she's
showing you
fucking done.
around.
She clocked that shit instantly.
Thanks so much for the tour.
Mhm. Thank you, thank
For
you.
now, our priority is Zorolja.
Yes.
But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiola.
Oh, Wooklamot's like, you want to be
I'd like that
besties?
very much.
We can have a sleepover. You can be my brother Kona. Oh my god, she would hit it off with Kona. Kona would have such a crush on her. Oh my gosh. Keep her away from him. Man will never get another thing done in his life. He'll be so distracted by love. Oh no, poor thing. I just had a really bad thought. So we saw... I
It
just had a
seems
really
I've
bad
no
thought.
choice but to continue down this path.
What am I... So there's a piece of media I'm trying to remember.
Forgive me, Vau Wooklamot, but I must disappoint you.
Oh god. I'm trying to remember what this piece of media was. It was... What was it? Oh my god, duh. Sorry, it took me a second. I wonder... I had a terrible thought. I just wondered if they were going to go in the same route that Apollo Justice, Spirit of Justice, I think is the game, went. So in that game, one of the final cases, you learn about kind of this broad, sprawling lore for a world under a basically dictatorship. The current queen in that world usurped the former queen and kept the former queen's child hostage, pretending it was her own child as leverage in this situation. What if that little Hubigo was her kid? Now, right, and so Zorolja is leveraging the Hubigo against her. Now, that means that she had to have a baby with a Hubigo, which would presumably be Zorolja, which is a little bit of a don't like that implication. But you know, considering Final Fantasy has broached that topic with Yutsuyu's backstory, but nonetheless, I wonder if that baby is her, if that Hubigo's her baby, and is she being blackmailed to behave using the Hubigo? I guess it could just be all of her people, truly, but I feel like there's got to be something. Like it's a kid, or it's a parent, or a spouse. Oh, God. That's a woman fucked up in the brain. That walk. That was haunting. She's gonna have no, like, and that's where I say, like, I need to give some grace, though, because that, to me, like, it reeks of some form of, Stockholm Syndrome isn't the right term, but some form of just like long-term abuse. She has spent decades under Zoralj's thumb, and he has some big threat on her that she knows he will use. And it's driving her crazy. Like, that looked like a crazy person. And yeah, how could it not? Like, how could you hold it together if this is now your reality? The disconnect between, you know, living in a parent paradise to also being under the thumb of a warmongering tyrant. It's fucked. All right. Level 98. Level 98. Oh my gosh, we're making so much progress. Scales of blue. Could that be the blue Hubigo baby we saw? So we're supposed to go to a place called True View in the eastern sector. The conveyor ought to take us there. Okay. I think the conveyors are fun with Lamont. I've seen many a thing like this in dungeons. Whee! Bloop. Recreation zone. Fun. Okay, and there's a couple that I'll need to attune to here. Need to get these. I don't think I got this one. But, yeah. I'm working on it. We're getting there. All the flying cars are so cool. It just always adds to the dynamic nature of a city like this. I don't see the others, though. Maybe they're already inside? Ooh! Who's that over there? Look at that! A little blue babuja! It looks like a Hubigo. Because isn't that the deal with Zoralja? It's like, wait a second, a blue Hubigo is a big deal. Because the blue ones normally look like Cerealja, and the red ones are the Hubigos. I guess that could be something that would grow into like Cerealja. Oh, it's really cute. Wait a second, let me go get it. Who are you? Yeah. The blue scales of a Buniwa with the features of the Hubigo. I was right. That can't be a Coinky Dink. Auntie Wook Lamont. Gotta go find her little nibbling. Blue Hubigo. Blue Hubigo. Gotta get the blue Hubigo. I like the music here a lot. This is really nice. This would be good music to like do homework to. Lo-fi study sessions, you know? Oh, whoa. I wonder if this is that arena that we were being told about that used to have like fights for fun. This is cool. This is True View. It does seem lively. Oh, yeah. And that's got to be a screen that they would show the fights on. The building's just about the only one that isn't lit up. Yep, I think that's the arena. Hey there, little one. What? I didn't see you there. What's your name, little one? We don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk. It's a bit odd, don't you think? They run off when we approach only to suddenly reappear. Could they want to take us somewhere? Are they involved with the group? That'd be really funny if they're in Oblivion. You want us to follow you? Okay. Lead the way. Do 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 do. Oh wait, that just reminded me that thing dropped coffers. Let me open the coffers I have. I have a couple, so. All right. And then character, recommended gear, equip. Oh, this shit looks cool. I will say. I like the visor. I don't like the mouth thing, but I like the visor. Looks terrible with my gear set. But, or with my glamour, I should say. Let me just push it there, put it back. Boom. Okay. Hello, blue-scaled Hubigo. Yeah, I'm gonna follow you. Let's go. Let's go, little one. Prince something? Probably Zeralja Jr. Could you imagine if his name was Golulja? No matter what we know, it ends in Ja. Because he only has one head. And that is the naming convention for Mamulja. One head Ja, two head Jaja. That's why he's Bakul Jaja. And Golul Jaja. But Zerul Ja. Kid, why are we at a bar? This is a bar, little child. What's your name? No name. You're still not inclined to talk. He'll only talk if he's completely comfortable with you. Oh, hello, Melancholy. What a name. You know him? No. After a fashion, but never mind that. How about something to wet your whistle? It's on the house. I can recommend our special, Her Majesty. I'll prepare one with out liquor for the boy. Sure. You're with Kafkuya. Uh-huh. I think the little boy's with Kikuya, too. Go have a chat with Big Tassos there. Okay. You coming with, little one? I don't think he's gonna be to talk, so he can tend the bar with me. This could be a trap, but we can get out of it if it is. I'm confident in my own abilities. I could beat up Tassos. Okay. Only one way to find out. Yep. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I just thought of something. Let me check something in a moment. Cutscene first. Yay! Voices! Kafkuya! Where's the real you? This is a cool lab.
We've only just arrived ourselves.
Oh, perfect timing then. Did you see the little blue-scaled Hubigo?
Amazing.
This is a headquarters. Why is that guy working shirtless?
I bid you welcome welcome to the back room.
Yeah, I shouldn't complain, but...
Oblivion's humble headquarters.
Okay.
A hideout tucked behind a drinking hole. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. The rising stones.
Our members here are
More
mainly creators
donut.
and adapters. That is, scientists and engineers who specialize in electro.
Ooh. That's why they have a lot of knowledge, but not a lot of
To our
manpower.
field operatives.
Mm-hmm.
Geralt, Shale, be so kind as to give our friends an overview of your duties.
Okay. Ooh.
Well, there's provisioning. Gotta have supplies to fight a good fight, ain't ya?
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, we got the tools to craft most of what we need.
Gathering intelligence is another vital aspect of our work.
And there's
Everkeep's
Shale.
core system is a veritable treasure trove of information. You just need to know how to get in and find it.
Fun. Hackers. The earring.
We also handle surveillance and communications.
She clocked it.
Watching the enemy's movements
I
and
early
coordinating our
on
own.
said
That sort of thing.
Kryle's parents were rebels.
And
Would
among
just
all
like
our
to say.
activities, we spend a fair bit of
OG
effort
Oblivion
investigating
right there.
preservation.
Memories of the dead.
organization credited with laying the foundations of electrope technology. From the soul
Okay.
management system to Everkeep's design, they're behind just about everything you see here. It'd be no exaggeration to say they made this realm what it is.
Hmm.
But their magnum opus was without a doubt the power which was used to join
Ooh.
Alexandria to Tural. Interdimensional fusion.
Okay. That sounds really cool.
Said power isn't unlike my summoning technique and the magic within Azam's crystal.
Okay.
Yet, though the effect is localized, to be able to fuse realities. Even with my knowledge, I struggle to conceive how it could be possible.
Incidentally, the founders of our group, a husband and wife, were members
Kryle's
of preservation at one point.
parents. Kryle's
That they opposed
parents?
the mixing of worlds, and so defected in order to prevent it.
Kryle's parents.
While not entirely unexpected, given what we have seen, this is still quite the revelation.
By the by, that's an interesting earring you have there. A novel way of carrying a data storage device.
A data storage device? Oh my god, her parents left her digital
you didn't know.
records? Ah, I'm so excited.
As a precautionary measure against machine infiltration, we scan everyone as they enter. And when we scanned you, we detected a small quantity of electrope.
She's had electrope on her this whole time.
Though it's been dressed up, that earring is a storage device and no mistake. Bought it from a shop here, did you?
Gift from my parents.
No, it isn't bought, but inherited.
Inherited. I was found as a baby. Kind of. I was brought through a gate and given to my grandpa.
So these people sent you through the portal along with the earring?
Yep.
Do you know aught of them?
They're the founders.
Listen, Kryle. The husband and wife who founded our
Uh-huh.
it's believed that they were Malala.
Mm-hmm.
Though we have no evidence at present, we can't rule out the possibility that they were your parents, or perhaps close relations.
Thank you,
This I
Kafkuya.
posit because they were the very individuals who spearheaded the research into interdimensional fusion. As traitors to preservation, they were relentlessly pursued.
There it is.
If they had a child they feared they couldn't keep safe, entrusting her to the people of another world.
Fucking hell. Poor Kryle. I mean, this is cool. Her parents are badasses.
My parents.
But
The founders
this is her
of Oblivion.
birthright. Ugh.
Tell me everything you know about them, no matter how small.
How about you
or
access the
seemingly
data in that
insignificant.
earring?
Anything and everything.
What if it's the way to undo a fusion?
We don't even know
Fission!
I'm afraid.
Interdimensional fission.
Preservation's agents, we suspect they erased all trace of themselves.
Earring.
I'm sorry we couldn't be of more help.
Earring!
You're interested, though,
You acknowledge it's a
you're
data
welcome to
storage
review
device.
data.
Check it for data! What do you mean?
Yes, please. As an individual and
Oh my
member of
gosh.
order
It'd be like
both,
being handed
I
a
wish to
diary and
learn
going,
as
this
much
must
as
be
possible."
blank. Like, read it! Look at it! Look at
I
the
should also like
data!
to peruse the data. Where the joining of reality.
Yeah. You want to look at it too.
Thank you.
If you like, I
There
can
we
examine
go.
your earring.
That'd be great. Someone look at the fucking earring.
I dare say we have enough eyes to pore over your records.
Mm-hmm.
Not right.
Okay, we're still waiting for
In that case,
Zoraja.
Alice,
Where are we going?
Gladly.
Do we get to see Kafkuya with Erenville? Oh.
Bucket it up again!
What happened, dude?
Never a moment's peace. Pay him no mind. I don't.
Oi! You two there!
Alright, well I guess that's what I'm doing.
I just remembered that.
That's what I'm doing, I guess. I'm the warrior of light. You're stuck with me, man. I don't know why I'm making that face. You're stuck with me. You made the wrong choice, Janolt. Okay. Favorite energy tonic. The voucher's good for 2 cans. Sure. Speak with Philemon. Yeah, out here. Doom. Doom. What? Where is it? Oh, it's all the way out. Okay. Let me... Did I attune to this one? Let me attune to this one just in case I didn't already. I don't remember which ones I have and haven't attuned to. Okay, did not attune to this one yet. I'll look to the list because I think I got True View, but I don't think I have the Arcadian. Okay, yeah, so I'm saying Information Center, True View. Oh, I didn't grab True View. Okay, Neon Stein and the Arcadian. Let me go real quickly, grab True View, and then I'll go take up the quest. I can sprint. Do. Okay. I would have expected to see more people walking around, I have to say. Oops. The sound of the sprint going away. I confused it for the attunement being done. There. Hello there, Philemon. Energy tonics. Slip it to be nice and subtle. Okay. Yours is formulated for beginners. All right. Oh, he wants me to drink it here? All right. Wait, is it not in my... Okay, maybe it's in here. Aha. Use. I think I drank the beginner one. Whoa! Jeez! What is happening? Why am I rainbow for a second? That was cool, but what the fuck? And it's not drugs, he says. Okay. Feels like drugs to me. This is a magical, drugged up 5-hour energy. Here you go, Ganolt. Genolt? G. Ooh, whoa. He's got Super Saiyan! Fucking hell.
I've been meaning to ask about that Mamulja child.
Uh-huh.
Could he be...
Zoralja's son.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
In all likelihood, he's Zoralja's son.
Jesus. Who's the
So
mom?
you think so too?
The queen.
But what is he doing here?
He was abandoned the whole year. We found him in the Drift Downs a few years ago.
He abandoned his kid?
To think he'd cast aside his child.
Oh my gosh.
We can't say for certain who he was born to or why he was on his own.
Oh.
But he's a blue-scaled Hubigo.
Yeah.
That being the case, everyone assumes their father and son.
Poor kid.
Boy. This all happened when he was very little, so he has no recollection of his parents.
Who would be the mom? Would it be Sphene?
What's his name?
What is it? Do we know?
Galulja.
It is Galulja!
It was my hope that he'd grow up to be a man of principle, like his grandfather.
Oh.
It's a fine name.
I should mention that the boy is a little unusual.
Yeah, we've noticed. We noticed he's a little weirdo.
To raise him as my own.
He suddenly disappeared.
But just when I thought
Huh.
he was we searched high and low.
He was in the wilds.
It's
See? That's
Creatures don't attack him.
Creatures don't seem to attack him.
Gee, I mean, that's the case with Zoralja. Like, he's been able to, like, intimidate things out of touching him. Remember, like, the stuff with the alpacas? One good glare and everything runs away.
He would return to the wilds without fail, and once again rely on the kindness of strangers to survive. Finally,
Interesting.
I took the hint and left him be.
If Galulja is Zoralja's child, that makes him my nephew.
Yeah.
Assuming
Auntie?
he's willing, I'd be glad to take him in like Papa did for me.
Auntie Wuklamat.
But seeing
Auntie
as I'm here to
Lamati.
kill his father, I don't know if it would be
I don't know, in
right.
some cultures you'd be honor bound to take him as your child, I think. Oh no, and then he
Who was
ran
that?
away. Yeah, who do you think? It was Galulja.
Oh dear. It's Galulja.
Don't tell me he heard everything.
Oh.
Oh, this is my fault.
I'm going after him.
Yeah.
Wait, Lamachi.
Be best to coordinate a search.
Do you have any idea where he might go?
There's no telling, I'm afraid.
Okay.
He could as easily be outside the tower as here in Solution 9.
That's tricky. That
If
kid
those
can
who fight
travel.
will search below, my mother and I will scour the district.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get to it.
Sounds like a good plan to me. We'll see what we can do. Poor Galulja. I was a little unclear at first. At first I assumed that Zoralja gave him the name, but then when Kafkuya mentioned, like, I wanted him to grow up to be a man like his grandfather, it gave me the impression that she named him Galulja. But, because if that was Zoralja who did that, that's just shocking. you know, considering how he feels about his father. I don't know, it adds a whole other layer if it's him. But I think it's Kafkuya who did it. That was the implication of her saying, yeah, she hoped that he would grow up to be like his grandfather. Also, sick burn, not his dad. I think it's obvious considering she's a part of an organization that wants to kill him, but nonetheless. You know what? I will say, I need to run 3 minutes of ads over on Twitch to keep the pre-roll ads off. So I'm going to take a short break here, 3 minutes, quick bathroom break, and we'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I'm not gonna go for too much longer. I ordered dinner while I was on break. And that's gonna be here in like 20 to 45 minutes, it says. So when I figure whenever that gets delivered, that'll be my stopping point for the day. As long as I'm not in a dungeon or something. I did attune to this, right? Yes, okay, good. Just making sure. I'm so forgetful about my attunements that I have to check. Okay. The city is so cool. It's huge. This is definitely the biggest city I think I've been in. This feels much larger than Tuliolal does to me. It is massive. Oh, wait. I totally went the wrong way, like, entirely. It was like, oh, that yellow quest must be where I'm going. What the hell was I doing there? Where am I going? In front of Everkeep. My bad. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the Aethernet and exit that way. And then I can grab the Information Plaza Aethernet crystal on my way out. It's this way, okay. Lane node at 9. Let me see. Just to make sure, yeah, okay. So it'll be right through here. Little Footfalls, it's called. Oh, that's precious. Oh my goodness. Wuklamot needs to take in little Galulja. Kona and Wuklamot can raise Galulja. Oh my goodness. They can teach him all about his grandpa and make sure he's well-rounded with both resolve and reason in him. Oh. Little baby Galulja. They're gonna hurt baby Galulja and it's gonna suck. Or they're gonna make him like actually evil and report to his dad. And that's gonna suck. He's precious, you know? God, it takes forever to walk anywhere. Here's something. Oh, I was like, why did it stop? I didn't see the gate in front of me. Or the bars. Here's hoping it doesn't take forever to get here. Okay, good. I did go the right way. These bridges looked like the right way, but oh, and there we go. Destination. Is this one we're gonna finally make our way like down all the way to Electrope Strike for something? Oh, and then earlier I had a realization too. This is probably the last area actually that I will unlock, because if you pay attention to the other ones... Oh wait, maybe it's not an area. I was gonna say, because like thinking about like Endwalker, I was thinking about the final area being the post game when you go into the Void. But I guess the Void's not an area like this actually. So yeah, there still will be one more. Beyond Heritage Found. So wait, I wonder where we're gonna go. Maybe back to the reflection itself. Maybe it'll be an area back there. That's the most likely, I think. At least based off of what I know now. But I could be very wrong. Looks like some sort of salvage yard. Yep. Galulja isn't here. Okay. You know Galulja? Have you seen him? Oh. I didn't know you were blind. No offense taken, my name is Tapu. My eyes may be useless, but my ears are sharper for it. I can recognize people by their footfalls, including Galuljaja. I don't know your voices. Who are you to Galuljaja and why do you search for him? I'm family. Though we're not related by blood, his father is my brother. I've only just met Galulja, and we haven't had the chance to talk properly. But I'm about to do something that will make him hate me, and I wanted the chance to explain. His father is your brother. Yeah, I'm Wuklamot, Val of Resolve of Tuliolal. And I've journeyed here to bring my brother Zerolja to account for murdering our people and our father. So open with a stranger. Way to incite panic amongst the populace. Just tell them you're here to murder their leader. This is an assassination attempt, Wuklamot. You don't go bragging about it to everybody you meet. Galulja may want nothing to do with me. Nonetheless, I'll always consider him family. Man, she is trauma dumping on this stranger. Wuklamot. It tears you apart to do what you must. The quiver in your voice tells the tale. He was headed south. Okay. Find and bear your heart to him. Aww. As Queen's Fiend, should he in turn bear his heart to you, accept and respect his wishes. As Queen's Fiend respected ours when she granted us a place in her realm. Oh, you're Tirali. She chose not to... Oh, and you don't have to live inside the Everkeep even. She gracefully accepted our decision to live outside the Everkeep. Huh, and helped you guys make it happen. Okay, that's pretty cool of her. Okay. Not gonna lie, that part, pretty cool. She still sketches me out. But there's just a cognitive dissonance there that has yet to resolve itself. Little Footfalls is just such a cute name for this quest, especially given Tapu. Whoa. Look at that. Holy shit. Is that no, that's not Electro Strike. Wrong direction. Holy shit, that's cool. It's just like a font of lightning energy. Holy shit. It's a town. There. Oh, I was ignoring the town completely. I wasn't even looking at the ruined town. I was so distracted by the lightning in the background. Huh. It's more Charlian. Does she know what this is? There he is among the ruins. Only caught a glimpse, but there's no mistaking that tiny silhouette. This is his home. What's the story of Gululja? Except... Okay. Now we go further south. Gululja's little village. The thought of him living here alone is so sad. Poor little thing. Ooh. Fine, I'll go down the alley and risk being seen. Oh, I didn't have to go through there. Maybe I should have checked my map. It's fine. It's not like this is such a slow walk or anything. I am moving very speedily, not at all at a glacial pace. Okay, let's split up and search. Yep. Okay. I wonder what this place is. Is he back there? Look how little he is. He's so itty bitty. Oh my gosh, no. I hate these stealth quests. These take forever and they're brutal. I've been good at them so far, but we'll see how long that holds up, you know? Oh. Oh no. Is he gonna see me? Oh dear, he said. Ooh. Damn it, he saw me! Ugh. Popped out for 1 second. Alright, so I should just stay behind this. until he's gone this way. Oh dear. Oh bother. It's so Pooh Bear. And then out of sight. But that is okay. And then we hang out back here until I can have the cover of that. And then I will go. Okay. Because until I have cover, not safe to go. I think the next bit of cover will be around the corner. Oh, goodness. Should I have gone up there somehow? I don't know. Hold on. Ooh, he's gonna be out of sight if I don't go. Okay. That's fine. I can wait here. Okay, and then I need to wait for him to get past that barrier before I go again. I think he'll probably turn around once before it if I had to guess. Oh, maybe not. Maybe just barely not. Okay. And then wait till he rounds the corner. Okay. Corner rounded. Gulja in sight. Oop, Gulja running. Oop. Gulja went up. Gulja went to his house. Gulja went to his house. Oh, baby. Oh, what a sweet little hoobago.
He's come a long way on such short legs. It's a relief he didn't get hurt.
On such short legs. Oh.
What's here, I wonder?
I wonder if this is like where he was born or something. Or is this where they left him? His mom? He has pet mice, squirrel
So he's
things.
looking after those little ones.
Oh. He's a sweetheart. He has pets.
Gulja.
No.
Not another step!
Who are you?
What?
Who the fuck are you?
A sentry?
This one seems different.
Run, Gulja, run!
This one seems different.
You know the boy. Who are you? And what do you want?
Who are you? I'm his aunt.
My name is Wuklamat, and I've come to talk to Gulja.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. Who are you?
I'm sorry if I scared you. I want to get to know you better. That's all.
And you, my boy, do you wish to speak with them?
Maybe.
I heard them talking. She said she's going to kill my father.
Yeah.
Villains! I will deal with them forthwith.
No. Ugh. There's a. Ooh. No, poor kid. What is he gonna say? Like, I think they're right or something?
I want to get to know her too.
Oh, thank God. It didn't get too dark. Oh, baby boy.
I see. If that is your desire, then I shall stand aside.
May I ask your name, kind sir?
All right then. Let's talk, you and I. Lots.
Oh.
But, who's the ancient-looking and articulate machine?
Yeah, who is this? That is a great question.
If I look ancient, it is because I am. This has been my vessel for no less
Oh,
than
wow.
380 years.
Oh my gosh.
Vessel?
Otis is my friend.
Otis!
When I was hungry and sad, he came and looked after me.
Otis!
And teaches me all kinds of things.
What is this aside from the main plot? Like,
and
Otis, something's up with Otis. He's got to be plot
creatures.
relevant, because what?
This machine cooks for you.
And teaches you about fiends. What is he exactly?
Great question.
Ah, how remiss of me. I had neglected to introduce myself.
Okay.
Sir Otis Valona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria.
Ah. And so you serve the prince.
You're captain of the knights?
You seem different from the other machines. What's your story? Very different, in my opinion.
And there I thought it was Gululja with whom you wish to speak. Not that I'm averse to taking a walk down memory lane. But ere I regale you, we must take our repast.
Oh, yeah. Gotta eat. Gotta eat, everybody.
A meal. Here. I hate to turn down food, but I'd prefer to have this conversation in the back room.
What's wrong?
Please, I'm really hungry.
All right,
Oh.
all right. A repast it is.
Please. Let's eat.
She's going to spoil her nephew silly. I'll send word to Erenville so the others can stop worrying.
It's so true. She's definitely the type of aunt to indulge every whim. As an aunt who is inclined to indulge her nieces and nephews' every whim. Yeah. 100%. Game recognizes game. Oh! My food's gonna be delivered soon. Okay. It looks like about 10 minutes, it says. So not too much longer here. Oh my gosh, I have to go get ingredients now. Ugh. This is turning into the feat of repast all over again. Oop, nope. Not toward the sentries. Ugh, there's so many beasties here. Oop, can I get up this way? No, I can't. I should be able to get these rocks. This looks a little bit more climbable. Maybe like here. Ugh, don't make me go the long way around. Thank you. There we go. There's usually a way to force it on the climb. Oh, it's a little bit more over here. Okay. On the other side of this hole. I was like, where on earth am I supposed to go? Young woolback. Ooh. It's a funky looking sheep. Not very woolly on its back, I must say. Looks quite leathery. And Dance the Dawn. I love the look of that move. It's so pretty. Dancers are such an aesthetically pleasing class to play. Or job? Whatever. I always forget the differences between the two. I know your job stones are what elevate you. So I guess it probably is job, not class. Okay, got that on my map just for the sake of getting it. Now I'll go. Ugh, I'm not sprinting, silly me. There. Now that I have a better sense of where I'm going, too, hopefully I'll get there just a little faster by taking a more direct route. Only a little bit longer of sprint. Ugh, I wish I could extend sprints. Is that a free company action, maybe? Let me see. Do I have that if it is? No, none of those are. Okay. I'm going to throw on, though, reduced rates. Because I am teleporting a lot. Okay, there's Otis. Definitely faster coming back. Still not fast. Here is the woolback loin. Okay. Did everybody else do their part? Once Alize brings her portion, we shall have a glorious bounty. All right. You want me to get you electrope rations? Okay. Eating Eating electrope must be expensive from everything we've been told about it. That it's this rare, super important resource that's used in every aspect of day-to-day life. I will say, it does not appear to be rare currently with how much of it they've used. Like, I still don't believe that. It must be that they're the civilization that, you know, won that big war that happened. Perhaps their scientists are the ones that created the nuclear weapon even. But either way, they clearly are rife with electrum now. Or electrope. They couldn't make it simple. It couldn't be electrum, although electrum already exists in Final Fantasy, so I suppose I get why. Oh my gosh. Just go away. You don't want to fight me. You don't. Damn it, I think you do. We've gone so far from your original start point. You stupid little sentry. Ay, ay, ay. That thing was persistent. Okay, this way. There's more. Go wide berth from the sentry. Ooh, and there's an aether current over there. I'll go grab that. Save myself the time later. At least this is an area where I think I'm going to be able to collect all of the aether currents at this point in time, like all the overworld ones at least. Unlike areas like Urkapacha, for example, where you could get half of the ones from exploring at the beginning and only got the second half when you unlocked like the second half of that area. But this is one of those ones where it seems it's all just one big cohesive area that you can traverse on foot. So I should be able to get all of my aether currents. God, there's so many sentries here. Ugh. No. Go away. You don't want to fight me. You don't want to fight me. I don't think you want to fight me. You didn't want to fight me! I was right that time. Okay, one more. There. Can I make it? Oh, no, wait, maybe? No, okay, I can't make it that way. Oh, and that would have been... No, that was the right way. That would have been the right way. Maybe I can go this way. Oh, good, and everybody else is back now. Gululja. Here's the processed electrope. This one creates wind. This one is for water. You can tell just like that. Very clever. This converts to fire. Okay, and so we'll use that to light the fire. Perfect. Now let's see what robot can do. This is really cute, I have to say. I wasn't expecting this kind of moment at this point in the story. This is the kind of things that families do, Gululja. We have meals together and talk about what's on our minds. So you ate with your father? Mm-hmm. With them and my brothers. It was mostly the head of Resolve and I doing the talking, though. Kona and the head of Reason occasionally joined in, and Zeralja spoke when he was spoken to. Oh, you said you have two papas. Does that mean that one is yours and the other is my father's? No, both of our father. He's what people call blessed siblings. I'm a Mulja with two heads. Zeralja is his trueborn child, and while Kona and I were adopted and don't share the same blood. But that doesn't make us any less a family. What matters is that our hearts are connected. The head of Resolve taught me that. Family. Aww. Do you have someone like that too? A person you think is family even though you don't share the same blood? Me? Totally me. What about you? Alfie and Alize. I'm gonna say I do, and they're very dear to me. I think it's the twins, truthfully. I'd like to meet them one day. Aww. This is really sweet. It's gonna ruin it at some point. They're gonna hurt the kid, you know? I'm just scared. I'm hoping we can be family. Won't you tell me about yourself? You want to know about me? Oh. I want to know all about you. The things you love, the things you hate, anything and everything. Oh, look at how cute. I want to know about you too. That reminds me, we were hoping to hear your story too, Otis. As you wish, be forewarned that mine is a tale that will be long in recounting. It was before lightning had altered the world and that I was appointed Lord Captain of the Royal Knights. We're talking hundreds of years ago prior to the calamity, right? Indeed. Earlier still than when I assumed this mechanical form, 450 years ago to be precise. Wow, you were a normal person. I was once flesh and blood like you, and I proudly served as a knight of Alexandria. So rather than a machine that behaves like a person, you are an actual person. Hear my tale to the end and all shall become clear. Okay. Be nice if your tale was voiced. I don't want to have to do this, but the foremost duty of the Royal Knights was the protection of the royal family. In my time, that was their majesties, the king and queen, and their only child, her high princess. That's Kryle's parents. That's my theory. By then, every nation of our star was embroiled in some manner of conflict over Electrope. Thus was our kingdom drawn into a war with its neighbor. That war was the catalyst for the great calamity that altered the environment. Countless countrymen lost their lives amidst the chaos, the king and queen among them. For a blessing, we were able to protect the princess, who then rose to the occasion and brought hope to her people in those trying times. So kind-hearted was our young queen that, at her behest, we even took in refugees from the enemy nation. This is gonna be Sphene. Oh no, but sadly her reign was cut short. Like many others, her body had been ravaged by lightning, and one day she collapsed and passed away. Neri was there a citizen whose eyes remained dry, and many a moon was spent constructing a great tomb worthy of her memory. Yet I clung to hope still, for while Her Majesty was on her deathbed, the kingdom's finest scientists had successfully extracted her soul. Am I right that it's Sphene? Extracted her soul? Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we may live on. This age-old belief had always comforted our people, but as casualties mounted in the wake of the calamity, we sought to make it into reality through the power of Electrope. In time, we succeeded in developing the means to preserve the soul, and it was used to spare the queen eternal death. Yet it wasn't enough to simply prevent the soul's departure, for the ultimate goal was to recreate a person as they were in life, and this required that their memories be further extracted from their soul. Holy shit. Took many more years of research to make this possible, by which time I had become a gray old man. With my days numbered, I did not hesitate to volunteer myself as a test subject for the procedure. So I attained this vessel, and by my successful rebirth, I paved the way for those that are recreated from the memories of the departed. Whoa, the Endless, they are called. If your tale is true, then the queen that your people brought back to life, Sphene. It wouldn't be Sphene, would it? Oh, so you know Her Majesty as well. My description of her boundless kindness must have paled in comparison to what you no doubt felt in her presence. I haven't met her myself, I confess, not since assuming my current form. Wouldn't want to frighten the living daylights out of her. Ha ha ha! Oh, fuck, that's fucked up. It's same or Queen Sphene. She's been ruling for hundreds of years. Holy shit. That is a lore drop. On that note, my food has been delivered, so this is a great spot for many reasons to stop the stream. So thank you so much for watching. If you like it and want to see more of me playing Final Fantasy XIV Online, I recommend that you subscribe if you're on YouTube or follow if you're on Twitch. I'm probably going to be streaming a little bit more this weekend. I have a little bit more free time than usual. I'm maybe going to stream tomorrow and even Sunday. We will see. But nonetheless, I hope I will see you next time. Bye-bye.